Fans of Stranger Things have called Vecna the scariest character that they've ever seen. He's pretty terrifying. I was wondering if you would mind doing the Vecna voice for us right now. For you, Jimmy?
Anything. I got you.
Jamie Campbell Bower stopped by The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on Tuesday, and he read some very un-Vecna-like phrases in the now infamous Vecna voice from season 4 of Stranger Things.
I'm sorry about this, everyone.
I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
Try this one. This is good.
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
Jack. Oh, Jack. I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
This is a daily affirmation for Vecna, okay?
I am strong. I am beautiful. I am kind.
Yeah. All right, you see what this is? All right.
Yeah, this is for you, Jimmy.
Okay, thank you. This one, I really beg that you do this one.
In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciagas, trying to bring out the fabulous.
The late-night host asked the 33-year-old British actor what it took for him to get a voice like that down.
It took a few months to get right. We had the read-through in March of 2020, and I'd been doing a bit of work on Vecna and on Henry. I only got the job in January, so I'd had kind of February to prepare for it. We did the read-through, and I was there kind of at the table read with everyone. I sat behind Millie, and I was doing the voice, and it started in this like very kind of like nasally kind of area, kind of more like Freddy Krueger, and it just wasn't landing. So I went home and worked on it, did a bunch of reference work on like Hellraiser and Doug Bradley particularly, and it said that, you know, this deep booming voice kind of comes out of the darkness, and I was like, yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
Besides the voice, Jamie also had to get into costume and prosthetics on a daily basis, and he explained to Jimmy that it was definitely not an easy process.
I mean, I never even imagined I'd be on a show like this, let alone playing this thing. Yeah, it's amazing. It was just such a blessing. The whole thing feels like such a whirlwind since I got it. It's bizarre.
How much is CGI and how much is real?
It's about 90% real. So it takes about 8 hours to put the whole thing on. So I have to kind of, thank you. I appreciate it. I feel sorry for me too.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Access Hollywood spoke with Jamie about his crazy transformation as well, and he shared some more details about what it was really like in that makeup room getting ready to play the evil character. Plus, he revealed to us what his fight song against Vecna would be. So the makeup and the costume, I mean, that viral video of you transforming, you're drinking Starbucks, you're on the phone. You know, I mean, it took a long time, so I understand. But, you know, what was that process like?
It was amazing. You know, it was very intense. You know, it took about 7 hours on average to do the whole thing. You know, it's Duncan Jarman, Barry Gower, Mike McCash, Nix, and Eric Garcia. And we became a team. You know, the first time we put it on, it took about 8.5 hours. And then as time progressed, we sort of got much more into a flow. You know, we would listen to a lot of very heavy music during that time, and just really kind of, you know, dig in, as it were. And as you know, as time progressed, that flow and that way of kind of getting into it became easier because we all knew what we needed to do. But there was also a point where I called Britt, who I'd worked with on Twilight. She's one of our PA's ADs, and I said, Britt, you know, can I have half an hour just after we've done the application just to kind of sit and recenter and refocus so that when I go out there, you know, I'm really like in the game and in the zone. She was like, absolutely. So it was a very lovely, organic, beautiful process, and I was very, you know, lucky to work with the people that I worked with on it.
Very cool. Now, one last question. If you're up against Vecna and you got to fight, what would your song be?
Oh, I've answered this question already, Elizabeth, so I have to keep going with the same answer, I'm afraid. My naughty answer for clickbait is always going to be Miley Cyrus's Party in the USA. But my honest answer, my sort of real Jamie answer that came up when I was first asked this question is Placebo's cover of Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. I love Kate Bush, but I love Placebo, so the two together, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.